got it, guys. I don't know what's happening anymore, but we do. The end of the world is literally upon us, right? The end of the world is literally upon us, guys. In today's video, we're talking about the macro economic situation at hand. What do we have coming up? Black swans are looming like never before, guys. But the craziest thing is, we called this since November of 2023 of my master timeline, right? So guys, it's about to get crazy. Please like, subscribe, and share, guys, because it does seem like we are ahead of the curve. First things first, guys, the contra indicator Jim Cramer says Nasdaq futures dropping as if it's the end of the world. Memo to all, it isn't. Elon Musk replied, uh-oh, because Elon Musk was the person who stated that Jim Cramer is a contra indicator. So whatever he says, the opposite usually happens, right? The end is near, guys. The end is actually here. Guys, all I was hoping for, and I still am, I'm still hoping for them to pump our coins, right? I'm hoping this is a bear trap, but when I look towards the charts, I'm actually becoming bearish, guys, right? Maybe the mini top is already in, right? Now I still don't believe we're at the cycle top, though. I think the cycle top happens end of 2025, right? So all we need to do is weather the storm, guys. If the mini top is already in, we just need to weather the storm. If it's not, we're going to go higher a little bit and then come back down for that actual recession, right? For the actual black swan events, guys. So we have a few things to talk about in today's video. Actually, a lot. I'm actually going crazy, guys. Oh my gosh. Our timeline got confirmed for sure, 100%. Now, when I woke up today and I went on Twitter, guys, immediately all I seen was this. I literally got flashbacks of the year 2020, right? You guys remember that specific event and how stocks and cryptos dropped like suddenly? That's what I got, guys. And I told you guys 2020 will be repeated. Even the Riddler stated it after we did, though, right? So we are definitely in the know, guys. Look at this. Breaking $2.9 trillion wiped out from stocks this morning due to fears of a global recession. Who called it first? Who called it first? No one else did. Go back literally months ago, guys. I was creating videos on this, but nobody listened. Okay. The worst day since the 2020 event. Okay. So here we go. Now, this is what I found odd. Okay. The Japanese stock market has tumbled down 16% in 17 days, right? So that market is basically dying, guys, right? This is basically a black swan event, right? For now, for America, it's not. Listen very carefully. This isn't financial advice. Please like today's video. This is what I found odd about stocks dropping. I don't think we're at the recession yet. You guys want to know why? It's because why would they give you a chance to get out? It doesn't make sense, right? Instead, whenever the actual black swan enters, guys, it's going to drop 10% plus easily just in that single day, which means you got trapped at the top. Right now, they're giving people chances to get out, which doesn't make sense to me, which is odd and strange. I'm pretty sure this may be a bear trap, but when I look towards the charts, guys, it may not be. I don't know, right? I'm going to put some longs at around these prices, guys, for XRP around here. I'm going to buy some XRP right here, but then very tight stop losses, right? For Ethereum, I may honestly long Ethereum instead of XRP because Ethereum looks more better, right? It looks more clear, shall I say. Bitcoin does look good. XRP, remember, it all depends on Bitcoin, right? Whatever Bitcoin does. So we need Bitcoin to hold above 58K, but I don't know. Looking at the charts, guys, it doesn't look good because I'm seeing a lot of bearish things happening, right? A lot of bearish indicators getting triggered. Okay, now this isn't financial advice, guys, but again, if this is the actual black swan event, okay, do not get priced out. This isn't financial advice, but I don't think it is. I think it happens in a couple months from now, right? But maybe it can be, guys. Right now we're traversing through uncharted waters because breaking United States unemployment rates surges unexpectedly to 4.3%. Oh my God. Red alert, and red alert, guys. Why? So this is the unemployment rates, okay? And what happened here was it just got triggered, guys. The six monthly bullish divergence just got triggered, okay? This thing is about to literally blast through the roof, right? Mr. Poole called it record unemployment rise, but this does not happen before the collapse. You guys can see how all these other peaks, okay? Look at this. Look at all these peaks, guys, okay? All peaks. But check this out. Record unemployment rise. it literally blasted through the roof, which means it goes something like that. Okay, the last time something similar had happened was during the Great Depression era. At the height of the Depression in 1933, 24.9% of the total workforce, or 12.8 million people, were unemployed. Okay, so this thing was all the way up there, right? What I think will happen, guys, I think for the incoming recession, right, it's going to go something like that again, but then come back down. Now, in the year 2026, or whenever the collapse happens, this is what's going to happen, guys. Okay, like that, literally like that, guys. Look at that, right? Something diabolical, right? A lot of people lose their jobs because we're talking about a collapse that has never happened before. For now, I believe a recession, right? There's two different. We have to know the difference between a recession and a collapse, guys. A collapse has never happened before. Not to mention, guys, so on the 6 monthly charts for the unemployment rate got triggered, which means this thing is going to go higher, which foreshadows a recession. Why? Justin, recession is underway according to the SAM rule. It is named after the economist. A recession is likely if the unemployment rate, the 3-month average, rises by 0.5% from its low. Bloomberg reports it has been triggered. 3-month average for the unemployment rate is 4.1%, which is 50 basis points higher than the 12-month low, triggered in every United States recession since 1970, with only 2 false positives, 1959 and 1969, which were just premature by a few months. Probably nothing, guys. And there we go. It's game over. It's game over. It's game over. We called it first, so nobody else did. Tell me when. Look at this. Look how everyone else is calling it now, but we called it first, right? Now, what I would do at this point, guys, is I would trick. Come on, market maker, please. The people who control everything, please do this, right? I know everything's dropping right now, but you see how everyone's calling for a recession? This is what I'll do. I'll pump the hell out of it again, right? During this point, bring upon a black swan events, which just goes like that, guys, right? And then we go higher in the year 2026, and then the actual collapse happens like that, right? So right now, everyone's calling and everyone's being fearful. Instead, I'll trick everyone, right? It's the perfect distraction, guys. I'm not making this stuff up, but please, all I'm hoping for is higher prices. Now, a couple of you guys said they're not going to give us higher prices before the black swan enters because they want more pain for us, which is correct, guys, right? This is why I stated if the black swan happens right now due to wars, due to something, guys, do not leave, do not get out. Why? Because after they start printing 20 to 30 trillion, they're going to pump the markets literally to 300, 500k Bitcoin. Do you not understand what that means? $90 per possibly XRP, 30k Ethereum. I don't know. Do we see? Prepare. You can't make this stuff up. Nobody did. We're not prophets. We're here to make profits. The June and May jobs reports were just revised lower by an additional 29,000 jobs, right? So everything's manipulated, guys, to fit their own agenda. But at the end of the day, what's going to happen here is something has definitely broken, right? It's breaking under the hood, guys, but it's about to surface, right? This isn't a meme coin rug pull, guys. This is Intel down over 27% today, guys. Ridiculous. What? Why? Intel to undergo massive restructuring, laying off 19,000 employees by the end of 2024, which signals a recession. Come on, guys. Then now the Federal Reserve will come and save the markets, or try to, but they won't. They can't unless they print so much money, which happened in the year 2020. So what's going to happen right here is JP Morgan forecasts 1% Fed rate cut by November, guys. I told you guys, when the black swan enters, no, they're not going to cut by 25 basis. They're going to cut 25, 50, 1, right? A lot. Because they came to the party late to try to save the economy. But that was pre-planned, right? For something to break. Do you not see what I'm talking about, guys? We called it. Go watch the videos. I literally have it on my Cryptox channel, my second channel, Cryptox, from last year, November 2023. Stop it. United States stocks experienced their worst recession since 2022, right? Guys, please pump it now because everyone's on the recession train. No, what I would do if I was a market maker, again, overnight dump everything for people not to get out. But people can get out right now. It doesn't make sense, which is why. Is this actual recession? I don't think so, but the charts aren't looking too swell in my opinion, guys. This is crazy. Breaking, wow. The market now favor a 50 basis point rate cut, right, during the September meeting. Wow. Because of the unemployment rate rose. Exactly. What did we say, guys, right? Number of cuts this year, 4. I told you guys, when they cut rates, will not be 1, 2, because it's going to be due to a black swan event. It's going to be multiple, guys, right? They're going to try to save the stock market, but they won't. They can't. Yields are dropping, pricing in some type of recession. Rate cuts on the table, right? Oh, not to mention when the Federal Reserve starts cutting rates, guys, the case for Ripple will end, and then XRP will finally be free. So we're right there as well, right? Look how close we are. Yields will crash, guys. It's just the beginning. So the yields, the 10-year yield, guys, is about to tumble down, right? Yield, percentage yield curve inversion above the 70 level. I think a recession occurred when this came back down, right? It inverted, right? So we're basically there, guys. No one else called it except us. That's all I'm going to say. Now, just a reminder about rate cuts. So we know when the Federal Reserve starts cutting rates, guys, 1 to 2 month delay for a market top. But 3 out of the 5 times there were rate cuts between 1984 and 2014, the markets rallied higher. Interesting, right? But short term, there's a lot of volatility, guys. That's what I taught. That's what I said, right? Let's say they cut rates, guys. The black swan enters. We go down, but then they're going to pump the hell out of it because they're going to print $20-30 trillion, right? So what I'm hoping for now is they pump the markets higher. We get out and we buy, we sell, guys, and we buy back in during the black swan event. We ride it till the collapse. Literally something like this. Let me just show you, guys. I'm still hoping for this timeline to play out, right? Even though it has been playing out. The only thing that I was hoping for is alt season before the black swan event. So like this, okay, come back down and then go back up, right, like that, and the collapse happens like that, guys, right? It seems like a roller coaster. So yeah, that's just me though. Now, the Goldman United States Panic Index is calculated as a rolling percentile of our 4 equity volatility metrics, and it spiked to one of the highest levels in 2 years in recent sessions, guys. Wow. Oh, interesting. That marks bottoms. Look at that. It happened again. I told you. Oh my. This is a different look, guys, right? So if we were to go higher, that matches up with our theory, right? For another leg higher, a mini blow off top, recession comes in, then we go higher again later on in the year 2025. Interesting. You guys see what I was talking about? How and the news and media is all everyone's talking about recession, but if I was a market maker, I'll trick everyone and pump it. But I don't know, that they have to hold. We need to be held up here, guys, right? If you go down and down and down, who knows what's going to happen at that point, especially due to external events. Well, what are they going to tie into? I told you guys. Justin, United States deploys USS link some type of carrier strike group to the Middle East. Pentagon deploys additional cruises to destroy a fighter squadron to the Middle East amid tensions. Right. Then a senator introduces resolution to send United States troops against war against Iran. Come on, right? Look at this. They're all preparing and everything, guys. The crazy part is I told everyone that there's going to be tied in with an external event, and look at that. You can't make this stuff up. It was probably war as well. I was thinking Taiwan and Taiwan, right? China, Taiwan. But I guess it could be any other country, guys. Oh my gosh, please pump it. We knew we're not prophets. We're here to make profits. Please pump our bags. Please, 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 God. And then we could get out. We buy back in during the recession. We stay in until the collapse. We get out before the collapse. But XRP is a hedge of all hedges. I'm in it to win it. Let's go. XRP will never sell, no matter what. But who's that so face? See ya.